Thank you. I agree with the last speaker before you spoke about noise. Now, I said from the beginning when we arrived, let's not engage with that. Let's not give them what they want, because they want us to react. They want us to get angry. They want us to get abusive. That's what they want. But I tell you what we can do. We can shout about what we're here for. And I want you to join me in a bit of chanting. Sorry, I feel we need to do this. I haven't done it for a while. So I'm sorry, I'm going to apologise for my sinning before I start, if I'm out of tune. But I'm sure you're used to it by now with all the rallies you've been to. So here we go. I'm gonna start. No 15-minute cities. 15-minute cities. No 15-minute cities.
No 15-minute cities.
No 15-minute cities.
No 15-minute cities.
No 15-minute cities.
No 15-minute cities.
Take back democracy.
Take back democracy.
No 15-minute cities.
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 Take back democracy.
Take back democracy.
Woo! Thank you. Right, I'm going to try and stand up here. Sorry, I have got heels on again today because I'm hobbit size, so I apologise that I have to get up here. So thank you so much, and thank you to everybody. I'm not going to say any names, but to the wonderful people. I believe it's all of us that got together and organised this today, actually, didn't we? So thank you to the people that have organised for doing this. It's not easy getting people out on protest at the moment. You are here today, and that counts. And what I want to say, those of you, I don't know what you think about the royal family, but something very sinister happened last week. Something very sinister. They brought forward emergency legislation to further stop our right to protest. Why are you protesting against that? Our right to protest is going in this country. As much as I loathe your message on the other side of the road, because it is a lie against us people here when we're fighting fascism, as much as I loathe that message, I would die for your right to protest. I really would. That is what it's all about. Universal. I strongly believe in universal rights for everybody, regardless of what you think or what you believe. And a democracy, which is why we're all here, we want a democracy, we want it back. We want our rights, we want it for everybody. A democracy wants this to happen. We welcome free speech and debate as much as it's confrontational today, because we are on a slippery slope in the UK, and it's going like that, where we're not going to be able to do this. And that is what 15-minute cities are really about, is stopping our rights to free speech, freedom of movement, your right to travel, and everything that comes with that, as has been spoken about already. With your freedom to travel is your freedom to go to work. That basic fundamental right, we've always had that right. This is how huge this is. They're going to take it away. Your right to an education, your children to go to school. Your right to go to the hospital. Your right to worship. All of that goes if you can't travel. And let's call them out on the bullshit. Let's call them out. There is no money for a 15-minute city. There is no money for you to have a job at the end of your road. There is no money for a hospital or a doctor's surgery at the end of your road. Or a school. Or the churches, whatever it is, there is no money, because if you look at the Treasury, at their website and all their projections, you look at your local council here and their projections for spending, there are huge public spending cuts coming. So please tell me, Swansea City Council, where is the money coming from for your 15-minute city? It is pie in the sky! It's a lie! And let's just think about this. I mean, I'll give you some leaflets in a moment about this so-called golden age of the 15-minute city. They want to take us back to where everything was at the end of the road. It didn't even exist anyway. Even in the post-war era, people had to travel. We have always travelled. Migration within a country, out of a country, where that has always happened. This is a complete lie in every sense of the word. It is not about the climate. It is not about a 15-minute city. It is about shutting you down in your houses with no freedom whatsoever. They want you stuck behind computers, those of us that survived this tyranny that we're going to live through, because that's what it's all about. Those of us that survive, they want us stuck behind a computer with a headset on in the metaverse. That is what they want. They want to take all our rights away. But I tell you what, I'll be damned over my dead body if they do it. We must keep fighting. And it is unfortunate that we haven't got the big numbers here today. But they will come. They will come back again, because when this kicks in, and I'm sorry, it's going to kick in. It's going to happen. And it has to happen. Because look what happened. Let's just take ourselves back, and I know we don't want to do this, to 3 years ago. Now, did you think we were going to stop that lockdown? Did you think we could do it? I didn't think we could do it. I remember in April 2020 walking on the common where we lived and thinking, oh my God, this is it. And then we started coming out, and we came out, and we got bigger, and we got bigger. And we stopped it. Do you not believe millions of people around the world came out on the streets, and millions of people around the world didn't get vaxxed? That is why they couldn't continue. There was too many people that didn't comply because of us. We did it. We did that. Look how amazing we can be when we're in numbers. Don't ever let them tell you protests don't work. If protests don't work, why are they trying to stop it? Think about that. They do work. So please keep coming out. Tell your friends, tell your neighbours, talk to people, get them to come out every time amazing people do these things in their towns and cities. And there's more. If we want to stop 15-minute cities, we can't just protest. There's more we need to do, and we all need to do it. You have got to get in to your city council meetings and take over. Stop this nonsense. Get in there. Speak up. Take over the meetings. Put questions in there. Run for council if you can as independents. Upset their system. Upset it all. Let them know you're not happy, so that we can make sure that the public hear our message and not this ridiculous shit show over the world, yeah? And last but not least, because I don't want to talk for too long, because I know how boring it gets listening to people talk, there are so many other things you can do. I've been campaigning to keep cash. Get people to use cash and to warn of the dangers of central bank digital currency and a cashless society. Do you know what the biggest thing is that they need for a 15-minute city to work? It is exactly that. It is a cashless society. It is a digital ID linked to programmable money, which is what central bank digital currency is, your money being programmed, controlling where you can spend your money, controlling where you can travel. That is what 15-minute cities are really about, is that. And it can only truly work if we go cashless. So there's one thing you can do as individuals, if you can't be an activist, is you can do everything you can every day to use cash, boycott cashless establishments, tell everybody you know to boycott the cashless shops. And here in Swansea, you've got loads of independent shops. You need to keep them. That is your task here in Swansea, is to serve and protect those shops here. The small shops and businesses that take cash. Go and talk to them. Give them leaflets. I've got leaflets I can give you. Get them together, have meetings. They are the people you need to work with to stop this here in Swansea. Form a collective with them, a group, and use that to fight back at Swansea City Council. You're going to get more powerful if you do that. That is the way you do it. But anyway, I know you're going to do more, aren't you? Everybody here, you're going to do more. Yeah. It's truly not going to work. I think it was Paul that said that all of this is crazy, and if you look at it on paper, it is so many contradictions, it's going to collapse. So as much as we're part of that in getting our message out and telling people it's not going to work, so don't panic, don't get scared, don't live in fear, none of it is going to work, but we have to keep fighting and making sure it does. Thank you.